You're a macho man.
Macho man.
Randy.
Cammy.
Faggot.
Macho man, Cammy faggot. Cool.
And that's why we do it.
That's why we do what? This?
Comedy.
Oh, for moments like that.
Mm-hmm.
For moments like this. Macho man, Cammy faggot. That's good. That's real good. Clip that.
And delete it. I put conditioner in my pubes.
Oh.
It didn't go well.
What do you mean?
I don't know, it just didn't take. It kind of just,
Just like.
Have you ever put
sat
conditioner in your pubes before?
I think so. I have curly pubes though, so it's different for me.
Why?
It's a little different
Why
for
would that
me.
be different?
I'm built different.
No.
Pubes built different.
No. I don't know.
Are you okay? Is it itchy?
No, just it just didn't make them better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have that many pubes anyway, though.
True.
I have 3 pubes, and I drench them in conditioner. I killed them. You know, when you overwater a plant? I over-conditioned my pubes. Now they're, kind of laying over to the side like this. Oh, my God. You and this fucking recorder.
Shut up.
I don't know if that's better.
Shut your ass up. Then get us a producer. Get someone to produce the podcast then.
Okay.
I need slack for the headphones. I need headphone slack.
Yeah, God forbid you don't have those shitty headphones on when we record.
It's for I'm also producing the podcast. I'm not just 3/4 of the
3/4.
Well, because I say 1/2, but really I feel like I'm bringing 3/4 of
So you are 3/4.
I'm 3/4 of the.
You said I'm not 3/4.
I'm not only 3/4 host. Because co-host would imply
3/4 host.
Yeah, co-host would imply
I'm
50,
a fourth of a host.
You're a fourth of a host, and 0% producer. And you do no editing.
How am I a fourth host though? How did
You're
I get?
like a
how did I
quarter
catch?
Host.
Why am I a quarter host?
Well, because I think we all know who the star of the show is.
So my star power is so low that I'm less than half of a person.
You're half of a host. You're half of a co-host. You're half of a host.
I don't know if the math is right on that.
Yeah, well, you don't know how to do math either. So, yeah, this makes sense.
Oh my God.
You called me matcha man, Cammy faggot. So I'm just the claws are out this episode.
I was trying to say macho man is a nice thing, and then the faggot part just made sense.
Yeah.
And you can't even argue with that.
Yeah, sure. Nobody's arguing with that.
I'm just using logic.
Yeah.
And you're telling me I'm you're basically telling me I'm just a hole for this podcast. Yeah. I'm not even a person.
Yeah.
I'm just a series of holes, and I'm not even using the one that you like the best.
Well,
rank my holes.
I mean, we kind of already did that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding. I didn't want you to actually answer it. Sweating already.
I forgot what I was going to say. Doesn't matter.
I'm sweating, and it's so... Why is it... I don't know. I've just been hot. I've been do you think I'm sick? I don't know.
Maybe. What do you mean? Why do you feel sick?
I just been hot all morning, in a gross way, in a clammy, hot way. I'm a clam.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
You're I don't know what you're fucking talking about. I wish I just want to smoke weed so bad, and I just have to do, I have to be able to, I can't be more stupid than I already am on camera, so.
I think it's fine. I don't think anybody would even notice.
I notice.
And you're not anybody.
Oh my God, I'm not even half of a nobody. This is are you trying to, what are you trying to,
I don't know.
What are you trying to do?
You
want to fight?
I'm trying to get you all riled up.
Yeah.
Trying to elicit anger for other people's entertainment.
I thought you were doing mindfulness exercises and that we were that you're applying them to our relationship.
I am.
Okay, so which mindfulness exercise is eliciting anger from your partner?
Well, I'm becoming mindful of how much of a bitch you are.
You've already said that as well, by the way.
Yeah, okay.
You fucking hack.
You can't hack yourself.
I mean, you're doing it.
Do you actually want to talk about this? What I've been learning in my books?
Yeah, well, I don't want to talk about what you're learning from Dune, so don't even fucking...
I've learned a lot of stuff
don't
from
care.
Dune.
Like what? One thing, and then as soon as I hate it, then it better be good.
Do you want me to pull out the book, see what I've highlighted?
No, not really.
I've been highlighting some good stuff.
Highlighting to me is just so stupid, and like I'm not mad at you. I think it's sweet that you like care enough to like.
Sweet.
But like I've always hated highlighting and the existence of highlighters. I hate it.
What is that? What are you even talking about?
What's
how
the
are you
point?
Anti-highlighter?
You're
how
revisiting.
Is this even like
you're
a take?
You're revisiting.
Yeah. What do you mean? That's why
after
I'm
you've read the book, you put the book away. It's done. You read it. A random day, you pick it up. You're like, let's see what I highlighted. You do that?
Yeah.
That's insane to me.
That's not insane.
To me, that is insane. But
there's nothing about that that's insane. That's a very.
It's just like.
If you want to follow logic.
It's like. I don't understand. I can't comprehend what you're saying right now.
One, the act of going back and highlighting something is cementing it into my memory more than it would if I just flipped through it. Does that make sense?
You just running marker over words makes you remember better?
Yeah, I'm rereading it.
That doesn't work for me that way.
How would you know? You've never used a highlighter before.
Unfortunately, I had to in school, and I was like, this is a scam on next. Like, this is some type of corporate scam that highlighters even exist. This is like, to me, this is my conspiracy.
Okay.
Highlighters are a conspiracy to me.
All
They're
right.
useless. They're honestly, first of all, they're markers. They're just markers. They're just markers that people use incorrectly. Use a marker to make something pretty. Don't just... Also, you're ruining the book.
It's fine. Who cares? It's my book.
I hate highlighters.
I don't like writing in the margins. I do feel like that ruins the book. But, I mean, a highlighter.
That's
or
also
like,
stupid.
Or like underlining.
Commentary on a book. Just have it in your head when you read it.
You have no idea how to learn.
Why? So my learning is wrong?
Yes.
When I just read it, and then if I want to read it again,
and then you don't retain
guess what?
any
Guess
of it.
what? I read the whole book again if I want to read it again. I've read books. I've
Waste of
read
time.
book. I enjoy rereading the book. It's insane to just like be like, I'm gonna read like all of the random parts that I put marker over one time.
I feel like you're dumb.
Okay.
And it's a dumb take.
Okay. I mean, I do just feel like there's so many better uses for markers than running them over words in a book.
It's not a marker.
It is a marker.
It's a highlighter.
It's a fucking marker.
If a marker would cross out.
Not a yellow one.
Yeah, it would.
Or like a light pink one. Or like a light blue one. They're just light colored.
I fucking love highlighting shit.
I know you do. And you leave them all over the house. It's like Signs. It's like the movie.
All over the house.
It's like the movie
We
Signs.
don't have a house, first of all.
It's like the movie Signs, but with highlighters. I'm always grabbing fistfuls of highlighters and trying to put them in your backpack or in the fucking other marker bucket that you have over there. You're a hoarder of markers. You're a marker hoarder.
First of all.
Pen hoarder, marker hoarder.
First of all, you're a dumb bitch.
This is a reoccurring point that you've been making.
Yeah. I mean, I have like 3 highlighters. How's that a hoard?
Oh my! Should we count the highlighters right now?
1, 2.
No. There's 2 in the backpack right there.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is. I put them in there this morning because I was like, "There's 4 highlighters on the table right now, and I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I can't with 5 highlighters on the table."
Well, first of all, I didn't realize how passionate you were about highlighters.
I just don't like.
I didn't know this was going to be most of the podcast was a highlighter talk.
I just don't like extreme multiples of things. Gives me anxiety. You know what I mean?
4 is not an extreme.
You have about
of something.
you might have 40 highlighters.
There's no.
Can I count them right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
We'll stop the show.
No, it's going to be part of it.
1, 2. There's not any over there. Don't even think about it.
What did you do with them?
Oh, what did I do with them? These imaginary highlighters that I'm hoarding.
You hid the highlighters.
I didn't hide anything. You're just out of your mind. Okay, there might be one in there. Stop going through my stuff. 4. There's none in the big bag. Don't even... You could even check inside the book. There might be one inside there.
There's another one in the book?
I don't think so. I think you got...
No, there's nothing in the book.
Give me the book.
I swear to God there was more highlighters.
That's all the highlighters.
No.
You're just crazy. You're trying to gaslight me into...
Okay, there's 4 highlighters.
4 highlighters. That is not that many highlighters.
Okay, but that's the craziest part is if there's only 4 highlighters, why am I always finding them like in my ass, in the toilet, on the table?
I mean, you're
It's
finding...
because you're doing a lot of highlighting.
You're finding them in your ass?
I think that you're highlighting to a level that might be concerning.
Oh, this part's good.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right. So remember in the movie?
Can I pause just for a second?
Okay.
I will say.
What?
I will say the only time it makes sense to highlight is if you were doing a presentation. So go ahead, do your presentation.
I'm not doing a presentation.
That you are. You're reading out loud to a group of people.
I'm recapping. I thought I highlighted more than this. Oh, yeah, there's some good stuff in here.
Yet you flipped by all of it and been like, this is not the good stuff.
None of that stuff's good, though. I highlighted this today. All right, so remember in the movie when the mom, Timothy Chalamet's mom, takes the poison?
Sure.
You guys see what I'm dealing with?
I don't care about
You
the
guys see
movie.
this?
I want to know what you highlighted.
Anyway, so she just took the poison. I'm giving you context, Allyson.
I don't care about context.
She just took the poison, right? And her brain's in this drug-induced fog, and she's seeing past, present, and future, and it's all coming together, right? And she says, I'm like a person whose hands were kept numb, without sensation from the first moment of awareness, until one day the ability to feel is forced into them. And I say, look, I have no hands. But the people all around me say, what are hands?
I hate that.
So I highlighted that.
Okay, and what's your analysis of that and the reason why you highlighted it?
One, I thought it was cool as hell.
Okay, so just highlighting things you think are cool. Are you gonna fucking...
I thought it was it's like when you come into a new awareness of something, you know, and you have this sensation of being like, oh, I've been blind my entire life, and like I can now
but
see.
she's poisoned.
She's poisoned. I mean, it's also a drug.
Yeah, so she's doing drugs, so she's not enlightened. She's on drugs.
Drugs can enlighten you.
Well, we all know how I feel about that.
I'm going to show you some stuff I highlighted in this book.
Now, this book is the only one that I care about. I don't give a fuck about Dune. Dune can get fucked.
I highlighted another thing that today. It said, Paul said to Shani, he said, you can't back into the future, which is good. That's good. Because she was scared.
I'm trying to back into the recesses of my mind so I don't have to hear about Dune anymore.
Why don't you back that ass up?
I'd rather be doing that too than hearing
Go
about
ahead,
Dune.
shake your ass.
No, I mean,
that's what you want to do.
The point was, never mind.
You hate highlighting and you love.
I like when you read from this
shaking your
book.
tits.
I don't like shaking my tits. What's
And
that?
you love shaking your tits. The almond treat thing. I don't know. You know, I mean, I've been highlighting stuff.
The point. I'm gonna.
Because I'm not going to remember exactly what I learned from this unless I highlight it and I go back and I go, okay,
But why don't you
yeah.
just reread the book?
And I'm taking notes. I'm highlighting shit.
That's like a 200-page book.
Yeah, so?
So just reread it if you're really interested in learning again.
Why, when I can just cover the main points that I learned the first time?
Yeah, I don't like that. Well, this is what I do, which is probably not good either. When I read a book, I skim it. So I don't even read all the words. So I just read it as fast as I can. And then I reread it a second, third, fourth, fifth time. And then I learn new things every time I read it. So that's how I prefer to learn.
You don't be reading.
I don't read anymore, but that's how I would read. I stopped reading when I met you, honestly.
That's when you stopped reading?
Yeah, the last book I read was right before we were like exclusive. I told you that, remember? We met in like September. I read my last book in October, and we started dating in November. We were fucking in October a little bit. The end of October, I think.
Yeah. What book was it?
Something monkeys, something. It's in that bookcase, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like reading. It's just, to me, reading was something that I did when I didn't have like a career path that I was following. And like ever since then, like I'll do anything besides read. Like I'll go and like watch a podcast or something stand up related, or like reach out to someone, or like I just can't be bothered to take in any information that isn't stand up, because I only have like 5 years until I can get pregnant, and every second of my life is a waste of time if it's not my career.
I don't know if you really feel like that?
Mm-hmm. Even talking to our friends who are comics and being funny to me is more important. Like texting a friend is more important than reading to me right now. But reading will like come back into my life at some point.
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh yeah, 100%. I enjoy reading when I'm having a leisurely lifestyle where I don't like have deadlines.
Yeah. Yeah, reading's dope. It does feel like a waste of time, though.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not a waste of time for your mental health. And so if you need that for your mental health to be relaxed and stuff like that, for sure. But yeah, there's a lot of other things you could be accomplishing when you are reading.
Yeah,
sure.
I do love it, though.
Yeah.
I love reading. Oh, no, my bookmark. Not my bookmark.
You know, I've never been a bookmark guy.
This is my bookmark.
I'm a page bender.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Love bending the page.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big page bender myself.
A bookmark's unreliable.
It's not unreliable. I just think it's like a waste.
No, I mean,
They're
like, it falls
dumb.
out.
Oh, I guess so. But yeah, so she's saying like, I have no hands, and people are like, I don't even know what hands are. And that's kind of what
I don't get why they don't know
awakening
why do
is.
they not know what hands are?
Because it's like let's say you're enlightened, right? You become enlightened, and you tell people like, oh, I can't believe like that I can now like see all these things, but the people you're telling this to are like, they're still blind. They have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't. This is not resonating.
I don't know. I'm not really explaining it well, but whatever. You fucking get it.
I don't get it. I don't get it, and
I
don't get why you highlighted it. It wouldn't have been significant to
Look,
me.
I have no hands. What are hands?
Yeah, you love that. You just like the idea of the words that came out. Why would a person not feeling their hands and then someone else saying, what are hands? I just don't. It's not blowing my mind.
No, they've never felt their hands, and now they're like, whoa, I'm feeling my hands for the first time. And they're like, and it's like, I have no hands. And they're like, what the fuck are hands?
Okay, but hands are a part of your body that you use. So
yeah,
why
but
is
imagine nobody ever had hands.
But why don't they have hands? They don't have hands?
No,
None of these people
have hands. It's an analogy.
I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. And you don't think it makes sense either. You just like saying it and hearing it. Because the way that you describe what that means is just by repeating the phrase over again.
Okay, it's like, imagine you don't have any hands.
Okay, Jerry Marsh.
Hey, come on.
He's not dead. You're making it, I mean, well, in a way.
Yeah. Huh.
Now that is a highlightable joke.
Anyway.
Yeah, I was more
favorite
interested.
book. Favorite book of all time.
I don't have a favorite book. I don't have
Holes?
favorite things. No, not holes.
Oh yeah, you don't have favorite things. So that's so cool, Allyson.
It's not me trying to be cool.
I don't even have favorite things, because favorite things are lame.
No.
Right?
That's not
your
what
whole...
I think. I think that you're constantly changing why you appreciate things and why you like them. So it's like you'd have to be like, oh, well, actually, I do have a favorite movie, and we know that. So maybe I just have a favorite movie, and I don't have a favorite anything else. Because I don't remember stuff. So it's hard for
Because you
me
don't highlight things.
So you think if I highlighted things, I'd have a better answer to my favorite book?
No, not necessarily.
I was more interested in you learning mindfulness than like terrible, corny analogies from fantasy novels about people that get high off sand. It's just like that book sucks, dude. You
Dune
know
does
it sucks.
not suck.
It does suck.
Dune is one of the best books I've ever read.
Yeah.
You've never read it. How are you gonna say it sucks?
Well, because I've experienced enough of it to be upset by it. Everything I've experienced from Dune has upset me. It's crazy we're still talking about Dune. No, we need to stop.
Don't have hands.
Okay. I wish I didn't have hands. Hands are my this is my least favorite part of my body. I sometimes fantasize about being like 2-arm amputee, like having no arms at all.
You fantasize about that? Like
I would
you
love
want
to
that?
not have arms. Like, I think a lot of women would like to not have arms.
I don't think that's
Yeah,
true.
I think they do.
There's no way that's true. A lot of women.
Us having arms stresses us out so much. It ruins every outfit. Your arms ruin every outfit.
How would not having arms make that better?
Because like
talking
you don't
about?
want people to be perceiving your arms. So if they were non-existent, then you could just like walk out confidently in the house with a tank top and be like, "Oh, finally."
You think you'd be more confident with no arms?
Yes, I know I would be. I know I'd be more confident. Like my veins in my hand, I hate. I hate how jacked my arms are. If I gain weight, I hate how they're fat. Like
Just cut 'em
it's
off.
never ending. Just cut them off, please.
What are you gonna?
Obviously, like I need them to do stuff, which is why I wouldn't amputate them. But if I like had some way, like tell the, what do you call that when you move stuff with your mind?
Telekinesis.
Yeah, if I had that, then I would cut my arms off for sure. Just like my tits. Like I wish I didn't. I would want to cut.
Well, don't
those.
cut your tits off.
Well, I would cut my tits off and my arms
fine.
off.
Arms, fine, but let's not get crazy.
I would amputate both of my arms, just right at the shoulder.
Sure. Yeah.
Beautiful. I would have a beautiful, like, elegant neckline. You know what I mean? No, like, gross, like, sweaty armpits and, like, giant fucking biceps getting in the way. I hate that. I see a girl with no arms, and I'm like, wow, that's the dream.
Yeah. How many girls with no arms have you seen? You're, like, running into them and, like, oh, my God,
I'm seeking them out.
I love your outfits, and I love your...
I literally have a picture of a girl with no arms in my camera roll.
I love your armless...
I think I do. Wait.
I love your whole vibe. Whoa, okay, yeah. How did you pull that up so fast?
I just screenshotted this yesterday. I was thinking about it. And I was like, this is what I want to look like. This is literally what I want to look like. Like, tell me she doesn't look like you're looking at her face and how beautiful she is.
Yeah, I'm also looking at her stubs. I mean, she is bad though, for sure. She's hot.
Yeah. I hope people didn't see anything else in my camera roll, but I think I'm fine. You don't think that there's like a male version of like insecurity where it's like you'd want to cut something off of your body that's like very necessary?
That's always been one of my biggest fears is
being
losing a limb or limbs. Like as a kid, I was I was more scared of that than even dying.
Okay, but
having no legs.
But not. There's other stuff in your body that isn't a limb that you can cut off.
And what?
I don't know, like maybe your ears or
I love ears. I love having ears.
I was just using ears as an example. Like,
there's nothing I want to cut off my body.
What about like yeah, I don't know, like no type of like hair or like thing.
No, I want my hair to stop.
All your hair.
Yeah.
Not on your head, obviously. But you want like back hair?
I mean, I'm fine with what I have. It's gonna get worse because
Yeah.
that happens, which
Like,
sucks.
what if you had like,
but
what if you had like shoulder, like thick shoulder hair? You wouldn't get that lasered off if you were like rich or something.
I guess, but that's different than cutting my arms off. Those are two different things.
Basically the same thing.
This is a crazy argument.
No, it's not. This is normal. You're just not a girl. You don't
I
get
really
it.
want to like poll this and see how many women.
Well,
would
I
agree
already,
with
I
you.
already been telling you I want to cut my tits off, and that's also pretty common.
Yeah.
You don't understand having a. Imagine if you had tits, you'd want to get them chopped off too.
I've
Like
had tits before.
No, but I'm saying like, yeah, I know, but like not like that. I'm saying imagine like you're one of those guys that's like really unlucky and you get like those like estrogen induced like tits that are like big
Yeah.
and your like body is the same as you are now, but you can't get rid of your tits. That would get uncomfortable. You'd want to cut them off. You just keep them hanging tits. You'd keep on your body and not even consider cutting them off. You're crazy.
I mean, I feel like I'd be
What
able
are
to.
you doing? Jerk off to them? You're looking up in the
Yeah.
air like you're gonna grab them and like and then be doing that. Wow,
Maybe.
you sick
I
fuck.
feel like I'd get more free stuff if I had huge tits.
And you'd be like, "What are tits?"
What do you mean?
I don't know, the Dune thing.
Oh. Oh.
You're
I
like,
get it.
you're
I
like,
get it now.
I can't feel my tits. What are tits?
What are tits?
Yeah.
Dune is so good. We don't have to talk about Dune though.
But you get what I'm
God,
saying.
I love it.
I'm being dramatic, but you understand the sentiment.
Nope.
Oh.
No, I don't.
Cameron.
I don't get why you guys cut off your tits.
Well,
Unless
I would
it's like a you know, like a
trans.
yeah, like a masculinity. And even if you're not trans, but you're just like
Okay.
you know.
Let me try to put it in context to you. You get why somebody who's fat as shit that loses weight cuts the skin off their body, right? You get like when somebody is
Sure.
like 500 pounds, they go down to like 150 pounds and they just have that hanging skin.
Yeah.
That's what tits are.
Don't ruin tits for me. Okay? I know what you're trying to do. And it's not going to work.
I'm
Okay?
trying to make you relate to a woman's feelings.
You want me to be like, "Oh, yeah, cut your arms and your tits off." That's what you want?
No, I'm never going to cut my arms and my tits off. It's not going to happen.
All right.
You're too scared that this is real for some reason. That I'm going to go to a doctor and be like, "Hey, can you please take my arms off for me?" No, this is a thing about insecurities, which I know you know about insecurities.
What are you talking about? I'm the least insecure person I've ever met.
So there's nothing on your body you're insecure about.
No, obviously I'm crippled with insecurity
Mhm.
and anxiety.
So that's all this conversation is. It's like
I was
eliminating
hoping you
that.
wouldn't bring it up.
Yeah.
No, wait, what am I insecure about my body? I guess my torso.
So you want to just
If I could have no torso,
just cut it out,
that'd be awesome. If I was just
Yeah.
a head on top of legs.
or if they put like kind of like a
And,
fish tank where your torso
Dude, if
would
my
be.
head was like right above my dick and balls, how awesome would that be?
No, like Big Ed.
Yeah, like Big Ed.
That's how you want your body to look to feel more confident.
Yeah.
Your ideal body type is Big Ed.
Just legs, arms, and a head.
You do have great legs.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Should I
But
cut
you have
'em
a
off?
really heavy head, so you kind of need the rest of your body to hold it up.
No, I just want a nice tight stomach.
You want abs.
Not even abs anymore. I've given up on abs.
You can't give you every.
I've given up.
Oh my god, you don't need to give up. It's funny because the closer that you get to actually achieving your fitness goals,
Keep talking.
the more you abandon them altogether. Is it not recording?
No, it's recording. I couldn't tell.
Like you're
Um,
always like you always get to the point with your fitness goals where you're like this close to achieving that, and then you're like, I don't know.
That's always when it gets the hardest, though. Is right before the finish line.
Well, yeah, you gotta ramp it up, but it's not impossible.
I just don't care about getting abs anymore. I
Okay.
just don't want to have a gut.
Yeah, but to me, I'm not considering abs as like crazy like 8-pack. I just mean like you want to see definition. which means less fat.
Yeah, I've just always been a fucking flabby piece of shit.
You're not a flabby piece of shit.
And I don't want to be a fucking piece of shit anymore.
You're just like you're like me. We're all torso. You know what I mean? Where we gain weight. So everything else in your body is so low in fat that you're like, what the hell? Come on.
Yeah, and I just remember being a kid and having love handles and like being embarrassed of it and people like making fun of me and stuff. And
They did?
yeah.
What did
They
call
were like,
you?
"Hey, retard."
That's not really a good fat joke.
No, it had nothing to do with being fat, actually. Yeah, I guess it was other stuff, but also I was insecure about my body.
Mm-hmm.
No, like I remember like
I mean, you have great genetics.
we used to. I remember going to Berry Street Park in Lemon Grove, California, going to Berry Street Park and they had this huge slip and slide and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
I remember taking my shirt off,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess you know what, nobody said anything, but I
Oh
felt,
my god.
but I felt bad. Nobody made fun of me, but like
You felt bad because you could feel it
Well,
moving.
also like I got older and I remember going to like pool parties and stuff, and kids being like, "Do the truffle shuffle," you know, which I mean I feel like I wasn't even that fat.
There's
but
just a
it
lot
was
of
like,
movement there. You have a long torso. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like bam, there it is. Also, you never show your stomach never sees the light of day.
So I'm very
so
pale.
it is vibrating white.
Also, I ate nothing but fast food growing up.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, and there was like those weird kids that were like ripped.
Is that weird? They're like those kids that like genetically had better setups and their parents fed them like real food that wasn't just like pink
What's
sludge.
weird to be a child and like have muscle definition, I think. Well, you were one of them, so I guess
my
it's not
brother
weird for you.
my brother was like a kid with insane like jacked weird like what you're saying.
It's weird though. That's what I'm saying.
But it's like
weird.
not weird if well, okay, there's kids now that are weird where they actually train crazy and you see them and they're deadlifting like 300 pounds and they're like 8. But it's not weird if you're just like, that's just how your body is.
I think it's weird. I don't like it. Be a kid.
Our kid will be
have a kid body. Don't have a man
what's
body.
What's a kid body? Not like fat? Fat is a kid body?
Fat or skinny.
So
or medium.
What's medium? What is medium?
Like
skinny fat?
Sure. Or fat skinny.
So you can't have any muscle definition as a child.
I don't think so. I'm not into that.
I mean, people were weird to me.
Yeah, you were a little freak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's weird.
Our kid's probably going to be muscular. By the way, you have muscular
better not
genetics. It's actually crazy that your dad fed you so poorly that you didn't have more muscle naturally because your legs are jacked, okay? It's easy for you to put on muscle mass. I've seen your shoulders, your chest, and your back since you started training, and it's pretty much you're not even trying, and it's going like quicker. You know what I mean? It's not like you're benching 300. You know, and so it's like you were just at a deficit based on how much TV you were watching and how many bowls of M&Ms you were eating.
More Cheetos than M&Ms, but
yeah, you just like
I guess so.
You just like gave yourself
diabetes.
Yeah, you're like a pre-diabetic body type, and you're like, this is how a kid should look. This is how a kid looks.
I used to get heartburn a lot as a kid, like a lot.
So fucked up.
Because I'd eat really fast, and I'd be like, "Oh, my heart hurts."
I've never really had heartburn.
Really?
I don't get heartburn. Yeah.
Not even as a kid?
Well, yeah, I also got lung cancer because of how many cigarettes I smoked as a kid.
Did you smoke cigarettes as a kid?
No, but it's like you might as well have smoked cigarettes too. You were doing all the... Everything about your life is like a guy, like a trailer park, like a drug addict that barely checked in on you, raised you. Like a guy that would like leave the trailer and not come back for hours, and you would have free reign to eat as many Cheetos and watch as much wrestling as you could possibly muster.
I don't know.
Either way, you're fucking fit as fuck now.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Getting better.
Your
Getting
back-
healthier.
Your back
Feels
and
good.
your shoulders are pretty crazy.
Yeah. Feels good to be doing healthier stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, learning how to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
And
How do you do it?
like this. No, quieter.
You know what
No.
that is? Do you know what that's from?
What?
It's a Bikram.
Oh, Bikram yoga. No,
Mhm.
that's bullshit.
Feels good. Creates
Isn't
heat
it?
in
Wasn't
your
that guy
chest.
just trying to fuck everybody?
yeah.
Literally,
Dude,
like,
I love cult leaders. You know me.
yeah, of course.
Like I love a guy that is working his hardest to create a program that is literally nonsense. It's
Who-
just
favorite-
a distraction.
favorite cult leader.
He's one of them.
3,
I
2,
don't know his name.
1.
I don't know his name.
No, but who is it though?
I don't know what their names.
You don't
I
know
just
any of them.
I like the Bikram guy. I like the guy from who was the guy with the sweatband that looks like Robbie Hoffman? And Robbie Hoffman was him, I think, for a bit.
Oh, from Nexium,
No, I don't think
right?
I don't think it was the next.
Yeah, I think he was the Nexium guy. What was his name? I don't know. He had like a really
I like him.
basic name. My favorite, Heaven's Gate. Favorite cult
Oh, I
of all
like
time
that
for sure.
guy too, but he wasn't really like fucking, so he was my favorite because he was like gay and like trying to get everyone to cut off their balls.
That was awesome.
So I don't really like
Dude,
that.
when they like dabbled in
Well, one guy cut off-
castration,
yeah, one guy cut off his balls,
They had
and
one
then
guy
everyone
cut
was-
his balls off, and they're like, "Ugh, that
everyone,
was
everyone was like, "Oh, actually, no, we're not
that
gonna
was
do that."
bad." Yeah.
That's so scary.
Yeah, that sucks to be the guy.
Hey, actually, I relate to him.
Yeah.
The one that went through with it. If they were like, "Okay, you're gonna cut your arms off," I'd be
Yeah.
like, "Oh no, all right."
Yeah. Yeah. I could see myself joining a cult. I could see myself being like, yeah, tell me what to do.
I know you highlight so much. That's a real behavior of somebody who can get fucking easily trapped into a cult.
Highlighting a book.
Yes. Highlighting is a red flag for you're going to be easy to be manipulated for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi-
Sure.
Highlighting is like kind of like brown nosing to me. It's like, "Oh, I love this part so much. This part's special. This part of the book's special. I got to remember how special it is to me." But for the learning purposes, it makes sense. But for Dune, it doesn't make sense to me.
Dune is teaching me stuff. I'm learning stuff. There's philosophy
You
in
can't
it.
even describe to me what you learned from that. You cannot describe to me what you learned from that. Flipping to random pages, by the way. Trying to learn. Trying to prove that he learned once from highlighting Dune.
Okay. The first law of Mentat. A process cannot be understood by stopping it. Understanding must move with the flow of the process, must join it and flow with it.
Saying nothing. Saying nothing. I wanted to read it again. So I can.
I'll find it. You know how I'll find it? Because it's highlighted.
Well, that's actually not a really good
It'll be
way
wait,
to find
Let me
it.
find something else.
No, can I read it? Let me read some shit that you highlighted. Give it to me.
Oh, this part's good.
Well, you read one really quick and then let me do it.
All right. Actually,
We don't have to read the same thing
I
over again.
actually can't find it.
Yeah, of course not.
I'm trying to talk into the mic at the same time. Give me a second.
Relax. I can talk while you're looking for it because honestly, I'm not really concerned with you doing the same one over again. That doesn't help. It's fine. It could be anything, you know? I mean, that one's long. Okay, let me see it. This is a little bit long for the podcast, but
Are you sure?
First of all, it's a
are you
quote.
Sure are you sure you know how
it's
to?
a quote. Anything outside yourself, this you can see and apply your logic to it, she said. But it's a human trait that when we encounter personal problems, those things most deeply personal are the most difficult to bring out for our logic to scan. We tend to flounder around blaming everything on the the actual deep-seated thing that's really chewing on us.
Whoa.
Stop saying whoa.
Right?
That's something that you think you learned from Dune? That people turn their anger and their insecurities outward instead of inward? You think that was the first time you ever realized that that's true? Was that dialogue?
No, but I think that you have to constantly relearn things, though. And this was worded in a really eloquent way.
I think here's the difference between you and me. You get some type of
It's beautiful.
you get some type of real resonance from reading text. I've never received that type of resonance that didn't feel more prolific from real life in either conversation or just something happening to me. You know? It's like those lessons, like I could be like, oh, what they wrote down makes sense because I know that to be true. But I don't know that to be true because I read it. I know that to be true because I've experienced it so many times.
Yeah, but it's like still like I'm combining these words with my own life experiences, though. I don't see how those two things aren't interconnected.
You like being reminded by the story or the text that somebody else wrote. Like it's almost as if they're like presenting it to you like it's like a gift or something.
It is a gift.
To me, what reading is not remembering important ideas that I've learned through life. Reading is forgetting.
God, that smells good. You want a whiff of that?
It kind of smells like Elmer's glue because the binding is probably the glue. I think old books smell better. That one doesn't smell that good. Me and Stacy used to do that in the library.
Yeah.
But we would only really smell old books. That one's not a good one.
I mean, old books do smell better, yeah. But
yeah, that smells like glue.
Well, I
even
used to sniff
this
glue.
book doesn't smell good. Throw it in the trash. My review of this, 0 out of 10.
You haven't read it. She hasn't read it.
I mean, you can't prove that. I also hate the language that they invented in it. It's corny. It's not good. Arrakis? Ew. Ew. Every word is kind of gross. Wait, let me read another word that's like gross out of it. Okay, then we got to be done with this. Okay, we'll find one gross word that freaks me out, and then we'll be done. I mean, this one. Y-U-E-H. Yeah.
That's a name.
Yeah. His name's
Yue.
Yue. Ugh. His name is the throw up
It's
noise.
Asian.
It's a noise that
That's
you
just
make.
an Asian name.
It's a noise you make when you're throwing up. Yue.
Well, I mean, he is a traitor. He actually is. He's the reason that the Atreides get slaughtered.
Atreides.
Also a real name, Roman.
Okay.
Anyway,
I keep getting spam calls. Should I answer it?
Sure.
Hello?
Loudspeaker.
Hello?
Hey, you're on the pod.
Hi there, yes. Maybe you can help me. Are you still doing HVAC services in Maine?
Yes, we are. Okay.
So did you understand what they said? Are you still doing dress?
No,
Something dress?
HVAC services in Maine.
Oh. See, this is the
Dude.
problem with getting a new number.
First caller on the podcast. That was huge.
You're on the pod.
She immediately
Did she
hung
say
up.
a name?
Maybe we'll play it back. We'll play it back.
It's really annoying because I apparently I'm an HVAC technician
In
and
Maine.
people call me all day and all night.
Yeah.
And I never answer, but that's good to know that that's why they're calling.
You do kind of have HVAC vibes, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just
can see
have
it.
I just have blue collar man vibes. I
Yeah,
look like
sure.
I can, fix a breaker in your electrical box. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, you know what you need?" Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, that voice kind of surprised me, honestly, and it kind of upset me at the same time. So I stopped. I didn't want to continue to do it. It was too easy. It came out of me like so naturally, and it was grossing me out.
Yeah.
Again, that's the same thing with my arms. It's like I have the arm.
Oh God.
I have this like gross. I know.
Cut those things off.
Actually, somebody. Okay, by the way, the clip that went viral of us like talking about like, is this a micro penis? If you look at the clip, right, you zoom in on my finger, and then you vaguely zoom, and you just see like this part of my bicep, and some guy was like, "Oh my God, what's wrong with her bicep?"
Yeah, I saw that.
And I look in the video, I'm like, "Is my arm even in it? This much of my arm is in it." See, and you wonder why I want to cut off my arms.
Because of that fucking guy?
Who
cares?
I don't know. It's not just that guy, but I do want to cut off my arms. So.
You're just kind of jacked.
Yeah, but it's like grosser than that. It's like the vascularness is what really is like.
I've always had the opposite problem.
Look. Like,
I have these fucking...
Wait, let me fill my veins up. This is what I do. I fill them up by like...
You're filling them up?
Yeah, by like putting my hand down to the ground. Like that is so gross to me. I can move it too.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know.
You're not bothered by it. I'm upset by it, but you don't care. You never like look at it and you're like, ugh.
No.
Don't feel any type of way.
No.
That's nice. I really thought you were going to bring up Monk. I actually had a timer on my phone, which is useless now. But yeah, I had it going. It's 47 minutes to see how much time it would take for you to bring up Monk. And we actually just did 47 minutes on Dune instead. But
I'm a fucking Dune goon.
I really am ready for you to be done, and you haven't even got to the second book yet, and it's really upsetting.
And there's like 3 more books after that.
Oh my God, I'm like it's.
We haven't even got to God Emperor yet. Anyway, yeah, we were watching Monk the other night.
Mm-hmm.
And there's an episode where his caretaker, Sharona, is being blackmailed by this, like, Hugh Hefner type of guy. He's like, hey, I have these nudes of yours. I'm gonna publish them unless you and your little autistic friend leave me the fuck alone.
Which is illegal. So illegal. You can't just publish someone's nudes in a magazine.
Well, this was like 2004.
You couldn't do that against their will, I don't think.
Probably not, but anyway, she was like, "Oh shit," and she has to sit her son Benji down for a talk. And she's like, "Hey, so there's this guy. He's got some photos of me." And he's like, "What kind of photos?" And she's like, "Oh, you know." And we were talking, and I was like, "Dude, you're gonna have to have that conversation with our kid one day."
I said, "No, I'm not. They're gonna already know."
Yeah, then this was your argument.
I'm gonna be walking like half naked around the house 24/7. I'm gonna have social media of myself like shaking ass. I'm gonna be like going on stage and being like, my pussy. Like, you think they're gonna be like, huh, weird? They're gonna know.
Yeah, you're like, no, they're gonna know I'm a whore.
Yeah, they'll know I'm a whore.
Those are your exact words.
They'll know I'm a whore, just like everybody else who's ever met me one time thinks I'm a whore. You know what I mean? It's just like. But they're going to be cool about it because they're going to get it. Because they're going to be raised in it. They're going to be raised by a whore.
You know how most people are like cool with their moms being whores?
The thing about being a whore is I'm not really a whore. I'm not really sucking dick. I'm not a porn star. I just like have lived a life where I'm sexually free. They're going to get that. They're also going to not feel
you think if we had
judged
you think
by
if we had
somebody.
a son, he would get that?
I
feel like a daughter,
I think
maybe.
Both in, if not either, you know, whatever how we have kid-wise, are going to fully have such a good grip emotionally on respecting people's desire to put out whatever they want to put out. I think that kid's going to, it's going to get it.
I think you're giving this imaginary kid a lot of credit.
Yeah, well, it's going to be raised by me, so.
And just you, by the way.
You're taking off.
I am gone. I'm gone.
as soon as I get knocked up.
Yep, necked up.
Necked up.
As soon as I neck you up.
Ooh.
Dude, necked up is like when you get pregnant from
in your neck.
Yeah, from head.
Yeah.
Dude, pregnant in the neck. Oh, that's good.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you're right.
No, yeah, but you're just like, everyone has always said this.
I don't know. Aren't you
Also,
like,
by the way, you know that like porn stars have kids and their kids are like, yeah, my mom's a porn star. Like, I get it.
I don't know. Are they?
Yes.
They might feel some kind of way about it.
I mean, everyone's going to feel.
Especially when they get older and like their other kids are at school and they're like,
Mhm.
here's your mom getting gang banged or
Okay,
whatever.
but I've
like,
never been gangbanged.
I'm not saying you, and not yet, by the way.
You think that's where my career is going? Straight into a gangbang?
Yeah.
Thank you. No.
Netflix.
No, I think that what you don't really understand
No.
and what most people don't understand is that like
Uh-huh.
non-traditional embarrassment is not better or worse than regular. Like the resentment that I feel from my parents doing the opposite of that, which is like completely trying to restrict me against those things and being so conservative to the point it's like uncomfortable, is just as harmful as me having nudes that exist on the internet because potentially I'm like someone that's in the public eye. Like that's just, you know, par for the course. I think if we're Section 8 and I'm a whore, our kids are not going to be as cool with it as if we're in a fucking mansion, maybe. But like, yeah, I do think that if you talk to your kids like a human person, that they can grasp the idea and the concepts of like being open to nudity.
Yeah, but no kid wants to like sexualize their parent at all.
No, but they're not
Or,
sexualizing
like,
it.
imagine them in that kind of context.
Sure,
Like,
but they're not going to like it when we kiss either.
That's different though. I know you
They're
see the
not
difference
gonna-
between
they're
those two
not
things.
gonna
It's
be-
crazy to
they're
act like
not
you
gonna,
don't.
They're not going to be like pulling up pictures of me naked to be like, ah.
Sure, but I mean, some fucking asshole at their school might.
Okay, and there's other stuff that you can upset your kids by doing.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I would for sure embarrass my kids with just my comedy alone.
That's true too.
Let alone my balls.
Mm-hmm.
But
they're probably gonna see. Also, I've seen my dad's balls. Unfortunately, your
When?
kid will just from
like
your
recently?
going in the bath. No, not recently, Cameron. When you're like go in the bathroom or go in their room or something like that, like
Yeah.
you can't avoid being uncomfortable by your parents existing as a sexual being.
Yeah. I guess.
I used to go into my high school sweetheart's parents' bedroom, creep through their things, and find their weird porn DVDs and their weird sex toys and stuff. And it didn't like ruin my life or didn't ruin my boyfriend's life. Like, I just think we just don't give kids enough credit to be able to process like adult reality. I don't want to. I don't want my kid to think that like I'm not gonna like show my kid porn when they're 3.
Well, yeah, it's my job as
Yeah.
the dad.
Yeah.
Like, all right, you're 3.
Yeah.
It's time to teach you about
Eating pussy.
the birds and the balls.
Well, that's another thing is like if you have a son, that means you have to talk to them about sex. So what do you think?
Eating pussy?
No, I don't think you need. I didn't
You're
say
gonna
that.
teach them. You did. You just
yeah,
said
as
that.
a bit, you fuck. That was supposed to be a punchline.
I know. Ow.
Nice. But I'm saying, what's your
but
sex
also
talk
I
if you think you
would-
can handle
I
it so
would
well?
want my son to know how to eat pussy.
Okay, then what if
I'll
you're
give
so?
him the book. I'll give him the book that I read.
Oh, which
when I
one? What
was-
was the book?
I think it was Men's Guide to Sex or something along those lines.
Ooh, we could use that as merch.
What?
We could just do a collab with them.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty old book.
You
I don't know
teach
what
the
the-
class based on the novel that you highlighted.
I was.
Did you highlight
dude,
the pussy
yes,
eating book? That's fine. That's
yes.
educational. But highlighting
novels.
Dune's, highlighting
Novels
Dune's
can be
insane.
educational too. There's a lot of philosophy.
Nah,
in there.
highlighting Dune's insane. Highlighting Harry Potter, you know?
The philosophical.
The philosophy. You really fucked yourself with that. You fucked yourself with that one, my guy. Should we bring your new shoes in the podcast before we Do you want to reveal your new shoes?
Not really. What?
Well, because you came in last
Why?
night, you took your pants off, and you put your new shoes on. It was very cute. It was kind of like what a 5-year-old would do. You put your new shoesies on in your underpants, and you walked around and you said, "Whoa, look at these!"
Yeah, you could put the picture.
Oh, you want me to put
Drop
it?
the picture. Right
You
here.
want people to see the picture? Your
Fine.
dick's in it. We
It's not
just talked
out.
about. I mean, it's one of your balls, and the shaft of your dick is very visible.
Whatever. I'll show it to my kids
Ooh.
on their 3rd birthday.
Okay, don't make me horny. Why are you making me horny right now?
I mean, those shoes are fire though.
I love your new shoes.
I do feel bad whenever I buy Nikes though, because it's like,
Why?
granted, I know like, pretty much everything clothes wise we get is made from like child labor, but
Ugh, that's why you feel bad.
Nikes feel especially insidious
Well-
for some reason, right?
Well, I have been buying pretty much only old shoes, so I guess I feel less bad about it.
Because those kids are grown by now.
Yeah, they're dead.
Oh yeah, they're not grown.
They don't
Yeah,
live
that's
past
true.
11, so.
Yeah, but
But I feel less bad about buying older shoes because they're not like being in production right now.
mm-hmm.
But also, we barely buy clothes. We don't have a car. We like walk everywhere. I think our fucking carbon footprint and our like contribution to child labor is pretty low compared to most people.
Yeah, I guess, but
What do you
It-
want
it
to? What
didn't
do you
feel
want to?
good.
What do you want to make your own shoes? Like, what's the alternative?
Whoa.
You want to start sewing your own shoes? Become a cobbler?
Maybe that's my true calling. It ain't podcasting, I'll tell you that.
Don't say that. Oh, you have a really good hangnail on your middle finger. I want it.
I don't know. I just felt gross being in the Nike store.
Well, I hate that Nike store. It's the one in the Grove, and it is gross, and everything in it is like annoying as fuck.
But those
It's
shoes,
all like foreign
though.
people buying the ugliest clothes you've ever seen.
But those shoes are fire.
They're good shoes, yeah. They're Dunks that like are good for the in-store version, which is rare. Because usually, like anything that you can buy not from a reseller is like hideous. You know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you wanna be done?
I don't know. We're about that time.
I know I
know,
can't think of
anything
anything.
else you wanna bring up?
I think I wrote something down. Oh, I was gonna talk about Adderall, but that might be too long for us to.
Why? What did you want to talk about Adderall about?
Well,
How I just
because
started taking
y-
Adderall?
Yeah, because
I just got prescribed Adderall from my friend for $10 a pop.
that's your prescription.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I just think that like I'm excited to see your editing pre and post Adderall.
I
Because you
don't
haven't
think it's
edited
gonna
on
change.
Adderall so far, right?
No.
I'm excited.
I
Will
really
you
thought
edit
I thought
this
you'd
on
be
Adderall?
more averse to it. I thought you
I don't.
didn't want me to
No,
start doing
I don't want you to-
amphetamines.
No. I don't want you to. Well, I don't want you to do it all the time. I don't want you to do it. I only want you to do it for editing this podcast. I
Okay.
think it will. I think it
Cool.
will make
as long
this
as it benefits you. That's all you
No,
care
because
about.
there's other things that potentially could benefit me to help you do it. But
Mm-hmm.
I actually am. I think that like. I don't know. I don't want to say too much about Adderall because I feel like it's.
I mean, we already brought it up.
Well, I also just think Adderall is like cheating. You know.
Oh.
Anyone that's
Yeah, I
accomplished
guess.
anything great and they've been on Adderall every single day of their life, I just negate all their accomplishments immediately. But since I don't have to take it in order to see a difference, it's an experiment.
Yeah.
I want to see what happens but then I don't want you to get addicted to it,
Yeah.
which I don't think
I don't know.
that you would.
We'll see.
Now I'm getting more nervous.
Definitely like phasing out of being a weed guy
Now you're an Adderall guy.
and
Now you're an
becoming-
Adderall man.
I'm an Adderall man. I used to be a weed boy.
Yeah, you're a weed. I'm a weed boy still.
Now I'm a meth man.
Well, I can't do stimulants, so I just like want to witness it through you.
Why can't you do stimulants?
They stress me out. They make my armpits sweat too much, and they make me like kind of like feel doom, imminent doom.
Say Doom?
Doom.
Oh, they said Doom.
No, not Dune. Stop bringing up Dune. They make me feel impending doom. Yeah.
With an M.
Yes.
Hmm.
M-N. Doom.
That sounds like a good book.
Yeah. I've only taken Adderall once, and I've only taken pre-workout once, and both were really, really unfortunate experiences for me.
Hmm.
They both made my life worse
Yeah.
instantly.
Not me.
You felt normal.
Well, the first time I took Adderall, I was like 16, and I took too much.
Oh my God. How much did you take?
2 of them.
2 of what? 10s?
Probably like 15s, maybe. I don't know. My friend's
30?
sister.
30 is a lot for a 16-year-old.
My friend's sister was she was on a pretty high dose of Adderall, and we couldn't get any weed, so he just gave us some of her pills and popped a couple of those, and was up for about 36 hours.
What? That seems wrong.
And,
sweating already. My boobs are-
Yeah, and I felt like a genius.
But you didn't do anything besides not sleep?
No, my friend and I were talking about like, I mean, honestly, mostly the Bible.
Oh my
We're
God.
talking about the Bible.
Why?
I don't know.
Because it's the easiest way for dumb people to feel smart is religion.
Perhaps. I mean, that's a thing that this book touches on quite a bit, is the idea of using religion and prophecy to control people.
Yeah,
but
of course. It's for...
But then again, it's a fucking stupid book.
Well, it didn't invent that concept. Again, these are just things that are like normally occurring themes that
Allyson,
you learn
it's
about in life.
so good. It touches on oil. It touches on
I don't want to hear about
ecology.
oil.
It touches on
I don't care about ecology. What's ecology?
ecology is the science.
Of the earth?
It's the
Like
study of it's the
ecosystem?
study of ecosystems.
Yeah, I don't really care about
It's the
that either.
science of consequences.
Hmm.
It's a quote from the book.
Yeah, I don't really.
I highlighted that part.
Well, that's the problem is like so many people are like, and then this is going to spill into the ocean. And then do you know what's going to happen after that happens? And then once the air turns into this and then the climate's going to change and then you know what's going to happen? I don't care what's going to happen.
I know you don't.
So that's why I don't care about Dune.
One thing that's kind of cool though.
Mm-hmm.
AI ends up taking over eventually. This is like years, like thousands and thousands of years before the story takes place. AI takes over, and then they have the Butlerian Jihad, which is like
Butlerian?
like Butlerian Jihad.
Oh, is there the Titlarian too? And the blowjob-larian? I mean, are they trying to make it stupid?
That's really good. That's really
Do
good.
they have the
Allyson.
butthole-larian? I mean, pick a better name.
Anyway, man versus machine, right? And they get rid of all thinking machines. And eventually they turn Earth into a giant national park, which I think is kind of cool.
I mean, that kind of is what Earth is.
Not yet. What do you mean?
I'm
This
saying-
is after we leave
No,
Earth.
I'm saying what Earth is without us. What
Oh.
it is. That's
Yeah.
what it is. It's just a planet of trees and water. Like it is a park that we just shit on.
It's a giant national park.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's kind of cool, huh? Right?
What's cool about it? How much do you like parks?
When we went to Yosemite with my mom, I loved it. I had a
Did
great
you?
time. Yeah. Thought it was gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just got into nature like last year.
Mm.
Actually, less than like 6 months ago, I got into nature.
What does that mean? You noticed it?
I just never gave a fuck about nature.
Why?
I don't know. Didn't care.
You didn't care about trees?
No.
Why? They're good.
I get it now, but yeah, I didn't really care about trees.
What did you care about?
Didn't give a fuck about birds.
Water.
Water, who cares?
What? Okay, so because you only cared about what? Pokemon?
Pussy.
Nice.
No, well, I mean,
Nature.
kind of.
You know nature?
Like low key, kind of.
Pussy and Pokemon over fucking trees and
No.
water?
No, but like, I like cities. You know,
Buildings.
I like buildings. Yeah,
Who
like-
loves buildings?
I like architecture.
Ugh, I hate people who are like, I love architecture.
I mean, I don't know anything about it. I just like the way buildings look.
I like the way buildings look. Which kind? Brick?
I love brick.
I don't give a
I
fuck about
love
brick.
real brick. I also love the architecture in San Francisco. Those like duplex housing.
You mean like Victorian, like
Yeah.
crown molding? You like crown molding?
I like I kind of like
You like a bay window?
yeah, I love bay windows. I love
God forbid.
kind of like what is it, the like missionary style
I don't know what that means.
housing, like
Is that like a California thing?
yeah, it's based
Oh.
on like
I don't know it.
the old missions. That it's like the
I don't know what a mission is. It's a church?
yeah.
I don't know California like stuff.
Mm.
History. Because they don't care about that, you know, where I'm from. Just like I didn't know about Tony Gwynn.
I mean, I also love like the like old sea cottage kind of houses in Rhode Island too. Those are beautiful. Yeah, I guess I do like architecture. And then I just love skyscrapers too. I love giant fucking buildings. So yeah, I never really gave a fuck about nature.
But I just feel like it's only because you weren't around it.
Yeah, maybe.
You were just around like Del Tacos.
I love
The
the
architecture.
shape of a Del Taco.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah,
You love the architecture of a drive-through.
yeah. Well, Taco Bells actually do have some interesting architecture.
Oh my god.
I'm not even doing a bit.
No, I think the best architecture of all the fast food places was Pizza Hut. But this is like when the height of Pizza Hut.
When nobody was out pizzaing the Hut.
Yeah.
Now, you could make an argument that some people are out pizzaing
Yeah.
the Hut.
I'm trying to think of any other fast food that has good maybe I'd say In-N-Out. In-N-Out has pretty good
I think it's just
style.
like normal.
It's kind of like
right?
Spanish style a little bit. It's very California. I mean, McDonald's is trash. McCafe, remember they tried to pull that one on us? They try to pull a fast one on us and make McCafe.
Like as a standalone thing.
Oh, you guys didn't have those? What they did in ours was like if it was like a nicer area of town,
Mhm.
they made the McDonald's rebrand to be like green and like dark brown, and it instead of calling McDonald's, it's called McCafe.
Okay.
And so in like Rhode Island and like certain towns, they wouldn't let you put like really ugly, shitty fast food places, so that they did that instead.
Mm.
But I thought they didn't do that here.
I don't know. Maybe I don't remember that, but yeah. Yeah. So anyway, nature fucking rocks. I fuck with nature now. I fuck with birds. I fuck with squirrels.
Just gonna list animals.
I guess I fuck with rats.
Rats.
Yeah, I like rats.
Ew, rats, squirrels, and what, pigeons? That's what your idea of nature is.
Nature.
Can you tell he's never lived in the countryside?
But yeah. So yeah, man.
You don't like snakes,
nature,
though.
Nature slaps.
But for me, snakes are sick, and you don't like snakes.
No.
Snakes are nature. Snakes are awesome.
I don't like snakes. I like hares. I also fuck with rabbits. So anyway, that's those are the things I fuck with.
Architecture, rats,
Del Taco.
Del Taco. That's just me.
That's
And
just-
hey, that's just me.
All right, I think we're done. Do you have
Okay.
any closing statements?
Yuck. I love books. I love books.
All right, guys, don't forget.
He has
to-
4 highlighters. 3 too many, if you ask me. Okay, that was
I thought that would look cool.
no.
I thought it would look really cool.
Love you.